What is going on, everybody? My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss Channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe on your way in. I have a special guest today, Jackson State offensive lineman signing Mr. Evan Henry. Evan, how's it going, buddy?
Man, it's going good, blessed.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, Jackson State is the talk of the country. Jackson State is the talk of the town. And you guys have just hit home runs all over the recruiting space. Evan, I want to ask you personally, what was it like to get that opportunity to play at Jackson State? What were those conversations? And you don't have to give me all the details, but some of the conversations, the recruiting pitch that was made to you to come on down to Jackson and play for Coach Prime.
I mean, it really wasn't too much. Like, it wasn't really too hard to recruit me, man. Just seeing what they were doing, seeing what Coach Prime had to offer as far as the winning culture. It's a winning culture up there, and they really believe that they can shock the world. I had a conversation with Coach Prime that really sold me. I asked him where the I believe came from, you know, and after he told me what he like, where it came from and what it meant to him, that's somebody like I wanted to go to war with, if you understand what I'm saying. Like on the Saturdays, that's somebody I knew that he was gonna have my back because I'm gonna have his. And as a player, as a Cowboys fan, and as a player, who wouldn't want to go to Coach Prime, you know? So just getting the opportunity and the chance to show what I'm about, and that he picked me out of all the players he could have picked in the country. He chose me, so I had to choose him.
Hey, that's awesome, man. That's really beautiful. Once again, we're talking to Evan Henry, recent signee of the Jackson State 2022 class. Now, Evan, talk to me. What was it like yesterday signing to play for Jackson State, and then the news about the number one recruit, Travis Hunter, also joining you all's class? What were you doing? What was you like, and what was it like
Man, it
when you
was
heard the news?
crazy. What people don't know, we went on the same official visit. So I see him. I'm a TikTok fan, so I knew him on TikTok. I knew
Okay.
exactly who he was. As soon as we was on the field watching the game, I looked to my right. I'm like, oh crap, that's number one recruit in this class. So really just getting a chance to talk to him on the official visit, see what he was about, and for us to get him, for Coach Prime to get him, it really just shows what he can do, you know, as far as recruiting and what he can do, what Jackson State will do as far as the following seasons to come. So really just trying to get our name as far as this class into the history books. He's done it already. So now our class just got to show up and reshape the college landscape, man. That's the whole thing for us. Just keep grinding, keep changing the culture. What people don't know is HBCU is on the grind. I'm on the rise, man. So really just getting there, start my journey with some of the guys that we've recruited. I think it's going to be a good year next year. A great
That's
year
awesome.
next year, honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great year. It was as a historic season. This is now, Evan. I want to ask you. You played at UL Monroe, the only team that gave Jackson State a loss this year. What was it like when you hit that transfer portal for someone who coming from UL Monroe? Why it's like, hey, why would you choose Jackson State? Why would you choose to go there over a place that essentially, just beat them on the field on the results? And to that, you say what?
Well, if you look at the score of the game, it was a close game.
Mm-hmm.
For an FCS program to come in and give a FBS program a close game, it tell you something already. So that means they only missing one or two pieces. And I felt like I could come in and make an impact early off rip. You know, like I felt like I could come in, make an impact, and they could go from 12-1 to 13-0 just that quick with just a few more pieces. So he really convinced me of that when I went on my visit. Coach Prom, Shador, the staff, and I already have a lot of people. Well, I already had a couple of teammates that I played with in high school and in college at ULM, telling me, "Yeah, man, it's time to make that switch."
Man, that's awesome. Once again, we're talking to Evan Henry, recent signee to Jackson State. He'll be a part of this class of 2022. Now, Evan, you told me you have 3 years of eligibility. For those who haven't been able to see you play before, you were an all Sun Belt type of player at ULM. What is Jackson State? What is the fan base? What is the team getting with you on the roster
All
this
sweat.
fall?
All sweat. That's my goal. As a football player, if your goal isn't to be the best in your position, then you're not. I don't know why you're playing. You know. And as a competitor, um, even Coach Brown, he's a competitor. So I'm coming in trying to compete every day to get the starting job one. And when I do get the job, not relinquish the job to anybody. And when I not relinquish the job, my next goal is to make sure I put the Sun Belt on notice as far as my position play in. That's just my personal goal, man.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I like about Jackson State too is just the family. Like I've been committed for 2 days, and I signed yesterday, and I've been getting shown love every day since.
Mm-hmm.
So just coming in and just trying to show the fan base the love that I have for them is just blocking for Shador, really doing what I can do in the run game to open up more holes in the pass game, no sacks, just the little things, man, the stuff that we as an offensive line don't get recognized for. I don't need the recognition for it because as long as Shador is safe and as long as the running back getting touchdowns and we winning games, that's all I need.
Yeah, man, you're right about that because one thing I would say about offensive linemen, you guys don't get the credit you rightfully deserve, but you are probably the most important part of the team because everybody says, the quarterback's the most important position, but the only way the quarterback is able to be a Shador Sanders, whoever, as good as they can possibly be is if you guys are making the plays and you guys are blocking and making sure they're protected. And I see,
Yes,
that's no disrespect to the Jackson State linemen that are there currently, but there have been lapses on the JSU line. I follow the team. I cover it. I watched all the games. I understand that there are, the offensive line is probably needs the most help right now. And I think that's something that you can come in and immediately contribute to, like as soon as you touch down on campus. And so, Evan, I want to ask you, what are kind of your plans? When do you plan to enroll in Jackson? When are you getting some workouts? Who have you been talking to? What are some of those things like?
Well, I already started the process as far as I already applied for school transcripts. already mailed over.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm trying to get to work ASAP. I got a gym membership, so I'm already working out myself. So I really just been in contact with all the coaches, but they still been playing too. So
Yeah.
I really been trying to hold out on asking too many questions because I do understand the process of playing in the bowl games and really having something to still fight for.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're preparing for next year, but they still have this year to fight for and prepare for. And I'm just gonna wait till after the game Saturday to get more information because I'm looking for them to win too. I'm a fan just like everybody else. I want them to win, prosper, and so next year when the recruiting process is going on, I would want the recruits to win, to hope that I'm winning and prospering and can hold out at least a week, to get the information they need. So, but I'm pretty sure we go back on the 10th. We report on the 10th, so I'm excited for that to get down there, to start working with the team, with the O line, my coaches. Just like I said, man, I'm ready to get to work, improve. Deion, Coach Prom made the right decision.
Hey, you're right about that. Once again, we're talking to Evan Henry, recent signee of Jackson State, the Jackson State football team. He's going to play for Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. Now, Evan, you spoke a little bit about the movement that is taking place with HBCUs. Just from your perspective as a player that's going to go play in Jackson, Mississippi, go play for an HBCU. What are you seeing as a player at the movement towards great talents like yourself choosing to go play for HBCU programs like Jackson State, like FAMU, like Grambling, etc.? Can you hear me? I can't. We can't hear you. Look like we lost your audio, Evan. Let me see if I can remove you and bring you back in. Once we're talking to Evan Henry. Let's see. You there? You talking? It's like we had some technical difficulties. Sometimes the technology's off a little bit. Let's see. Let's try. We'll try to get Evan back in, but Evan Henry's going to help shore up that Jackson State O-line. That's going to be critical for them next season. Shedeur Sanders had a great freshman year, but for him to elevate and for the team to elevate, well, they'll continue to need to develop that offensive line. Looks like we got Evan back. Evan, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
There we go. There we
Yeah, I'm
go.
sorry.
That's all good, man. I understand. Technology it happens. But I was asking you before we cut out was what, the movement towards the HBCUs as being a high level athlete like yourself. Just what are you seeing from your perspective, and how does that make you feel to be a part of this movement of some of these great players coming to historically Black colleges and universities?
As a Black athlete, man, just seeing what like a lot of the stuff that we had to grow through as far as growing up, just hearing about the Colin Kaepernicks or the the players before us, like the Jerry Rices, and that went to HBCU or that went to a Power 5 program, and you can get out. Proving to myself and proving to the next generation that you can get out from an HBCU. That your life can change from a HBCU or or an FCS program. And I'm really just happy to be here, really, and to make a statement as far as I'm not a Travis Hunter, the number one athlete in my class, but I am a really good athlete.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like Shedeur said last year, man, we chose to go here. We chose to help change the culture and change the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, Evan, I'm going to get you out on this, man. Thank you. Once again, we're talking to Evan Henry. He's the recent signee offensive lineman to Jackson State. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe. Now, Evan, I'll get you out on this. You told me that your goals are to be all swag. You told me that you come in there to compete. There'd be no point even going if you didn't want to go there to compete. But as a team, as seeing what the team's doing currently this season, for next fall, what are your expectations, not only just for yourself, but for the team? What are the things that you want to see take place and want to see happen just for Jackson State and for the SWAC in general?
And just running it back, they really already doing exactly what I wanted to come in and do already. Mm-hmm. So just running it back, getting a chance to do it with them, being one of those contributor factors or big pieces, or big helping pieces of the team. Like I said, as an offensive lineman, I want to be able to our running backs to be able to bust through holes, going to the house, more than just 10 yards to carry. I'm talking about the big plays. I want Shedeur to sit back there and have as much time as he needs to go through every progression. I want the receivers to have, I go out in the screen. I want to take somebody's head off for the receiver too. I want to be all over the field. I just want Coach Prom, like I said, to be happy with his decision. That's my goal, really. If happy coach, happy life.
Yeah, you're right about that. Well, Evan, I appreciate it taking a few minutes out of your day. Once again, we're talking to Evan Henry, the recent signee of this historic, I think they're not done yet, this historic Jackson State 2022 class. I know Coach Prime and those guys down at Jackson have some more tricks up their sleeve. Evan, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me this morning. Yes, once again, this is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button on your way out, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.